Last time on the Playthroughs of Despair, we, did not even leave the data center. However, despite an endless joke session, there was a lot of information. There was a TV hooked up on an antenna, and after turning it on, Monokuma came back to life? Where he then tells us that the entire events of the game have been broadcast to the entire world. Horrifying. But really, if anything, we just spent a lot of time joking. A lot of time joking. But now we are properly under the Chapter 5 investigation. Can we find Kyoko, learn who the masked person was, and discover any information about Mukuro Ikusaba? This time, on the Playthroughs of Despair. I'm going to begin my search. If you value your life, you'll put your everything into, and you have into this. That's how this game works after all. Yay. Whoa! You fucking hear that? What the fuck?
Wow, they got banger music now.
Damn!
I love it when Danganronpa pulls out the good OSTs. Mm. Ooh. Ooh. It sounds so nice. Wait, that's so fire.
Oh man, I wish I had a fucking gift of Monokuma dancing.
This is my
Metal
fanfic.
Sonic, what the fuck?
This is my fanfic. This is my
Not even
fanfic, by the way.
because Danganronpa extended the creator. That's the wrong alter ego, Diego. That's Ace.
This is my fanfic.
Tetris?
Yeah.
I don't know what Diego's doing anymore.
I'm writing my fanfic, that's what I'm doing.
You're writing your fanfic? Well, I think I want to help write your fanfic too.
What the fuck is that thing?
That's the character he plays in Capable Survival of the Fittest. Don't you love him? Don't you want him to become the King of Beasts?
Yeah.
Why does everybody hate Crackle? Sonic.exe! God, we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. What the fuck is it with this episode, dude? Episode 27 is real just going off the fucking walls.
Okay, guys, let's lock in,
Okay, well, I about to start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast! Oh yeah, because of the knife, right? The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Wait, the body was covered with other... The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. How long has it been since we last saw Kyoko?
It was only like a day.
It was
two.
only like 2 days, right? So this couldn't be Kyoko. And if Byakuya was here to read this shit, he would know, but unfortunately, he's trying to find money still.
You know who I think it is? The person that died.
Who do you think it is, Diego?
This one.
That's what I said in the last episode!
You think
Stop!
He was
Fuck, I'm okay. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body could it really be Kyoko? Or ... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to get back to the scene of crime. Back to the garden! Way too soon. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important for my video. I'm gonna throw up.
What?
Whatever. I just need to do what I always do. What's this thing? These look like fragments of something. They're all bones, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. Okay, back to the images of Junko I have. Well, no. I don't see anything that it could be. Unless if she has something on her back. But it's like, that's red, right? And Kyoko had a lot of purple, not a lot of red. I feel like I've seen this before, but wait, was it Dale? I have to double check that later. Where is Dale? Let's check out the knife. There's a knife lying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. Also, the explosion must have thrown it over here. And it's clean! Okay, I'm sorry, I thought that would have warranted more reaction. But it's clean!
Damn, Daniel!
Oh my god.
Sorry. Anyways, yes, that is very clean.
The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is just white boy, white boy, white boy, white boy, white boy, white boy, white boy.
Man, I remember my life almost being taken with that knife.
It's the knife that Paulson was holding. Oh wait, hold on, if it was Kyoko, if that dream he had was actually real, then that possibly means that Kyoko just knocked the person out. What if she killed the person? That'd be interesting. But she gets away with it, that'd be interesting. This is getting really weird. There were just too many strange coincidences. Wherever the person in the mask was attacking last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab, same mask attack were found here. And this really does take me back to the first try when that ninja sword was used to break Sayaka's wrist.
Did he say last night?
Yeah?
Okay. So what happened last night? That means that it can't
Be Kyoko, assuming...
Kyoko was there last night.
Yeah, and I think that Kyoko did have a role in this, but not as the person who died, just as the person who knocked the other person out. She doesn't seem like she'd kill somebody. You know, I don't know why she would, especially with so much on the line. And that same knife was used to attack that same masked person we found here. Maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko was the one that attacked me.
Nah, there's no way.
But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not.
I don't think that's Kyoko, guys.
Yeah, no, it's not, because the fingernails are also a little different. Because these ones, they have white edges, but these ones don't. But also, two are gone. So these are the type that you just stick on, you don't paint them on or whatever.
Well, I mean, she also got blown up, so
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like two fucking fingers would lose their fingernail polish in an explosion like that. Specifically two.
Well, I'm just saying acrylic nails. Because acrylics are the ones that you mold on.
Yeah, but why would two be good? This doesn't make any sense, but let's click on name, let's find out. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh my god. I feel kind of uncomfortable looking at this hand. It's way too...
That's a weirdly detailed one. That's different than the regular art style, huh?
Yeah. Wait, there's a wolf! The tattoo's a wolf! Oh, these are fake names, so really long. They seem like they're getting away with normal activity. Oh, wait! Why would the pinky and the middle finger one be taken off? That doesn't make any sense. What activity needs those two fingers specifically? Oh, that's weird. There's also something on the back of her right hand. This is a tattoo. It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. I wonder if there's some cult shenanigans going on here, and that tattoo is a cult thing.
Maybe it's just a pretty cool tattoo.
I'm just throwing ideas out here, so we'll come back to it later. Let's put a pin in it. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on water, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half wasn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing totally got burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half was still dry.
You still fixated on that.
In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't. Right?
Why is he... You just kept repeating that over and over again. I don't remember him being like that.
Well,
That was weird.
Well, Byakuya isn't gonna help him this time because he has a giant fucking ego the size of Pluto.
I wish Sonic the Hedgehog was here.
There's a chicken gone!
Wait, what?
There were 5
Wait, how
chickens
many-
and there was
Oh
4!
my god! Actually
God.
counting the chickens.
We wrote that down.
We wrote that down.
I count for 4. What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course.
Did you write that
there were
down?
precisely 5, because we wrote that down. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. Well, 1 short. Huh. Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do?
Why was he looking at the chickens?
What are we gonna do?
Wait, you said something about it being possibly a cult, like the little tattoo?
Yeah.
Don't those cults like you usually have something to sacrifice? They sacrifice
Are
the
you
chicken.
you're saying that you think that if it is a cult, which I do realize now it could be going in the exact wrong direction, but if it is a cult,
Yeah.
hypothetically, they sacrifice one of the chickens.
Yeah, but like why? Why? For our Monokuma god.
Yeah, exactly. Praise Monokuma!
No, I don't want to.
Kill him! Kill the non-believer! What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
It's a goddamn chicken.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on
Okay,
John's
and
hand.
those chickens are pretty important, man.
Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
Rotisserie.
I love.
This is the pin that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:40 every morning, and Monokuma said, "I'm positively can't be changed." Hold on. But the sprinklers turn on at 7:40 each morning, right? So if the body was here before, then the sprinkler should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30 a.m.
Whoa.
Just to be sure, I should check the tool shed. Was that top there before? The one in front of the lawnmower? It wasn't there, it wasn't there, it wasn't there. I'm looking at exactly minute 35 of the preview of
episode 25.
It wasn't there, what the fuck?
This is a massive breakthrough.
This room is pretty dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's a pretty stereotypical tourist shed. Is this a top? Wait, was there a top in here before? I should probably look into that, it can be related into the case. Top is red and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. Inside of the toilet is dirty. Something about that bothers me. I'm wondering if somebody cleaned the lower half. I have a couple of ideas and I need to check for them right now. One is that the top was on top of the body. The other one was that somebody came in here with the top. But I need to check the thumbnail because I know that's where one of the images of the body is. Nope. No tarp. Also, now that I look at it, now that I look at the body before it got blown up, it looks like, the coat is on backwards. Because there's like a seam down the middle. I think that's something we should keep in the back of our mind.
Is it on backwards or is it zipped up?
I don't think it can be zipped up. And, okay, no. Let me reopen up the thumbnail. Right, look at the neckline. It wouldn't be like that if it...
Yeah, you're right.
It's definitely...
It's like a collar backwards.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's definitely on backwards on the body.
It's a creepy photo. That mask is so creepy.
Yeah, and the Monokuma eye is like right there.
Yeah.
That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay, well let's start talking to people. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it got blown up. I remember, right? There was wearing some kind of... Wait, hold on, there's a red thing like right next to the body's head. Is that like the red thing in the debris? Interesting. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained in blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all dirty. But how much blood there was on the body? I didn't see anything on the ground around it. Oh, thanks, that's a big help. Now that you explained it, I told him about it. Look, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too, so thank you too. Okay, here's what I think might happen. Whoever this is got stabbed, but not with like this knife, like with a different knife, maybe a kitchen knife, think about it. And that knife there is just a decoy. Or, wait, because we were gone, it could be that that is the actual murder weapon, but it got swapped with a different knife. The good old knife swap. Oh, I remember they tried to pull that trick on me back in 02, but let's just say the only thing that got swapped was their life and mine.
What does that mean?
We're dead.
Okay.
Toko.
Does that mean that you were dead before?
Huge lore drop, dude.
Daniel's been revived before.
In 2002, there was another killing game. It wasn't like this, though. So whose body does that belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Well, there's no blood. You coward. Good time Makoto wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? But I'd love to hear what you after nighttime began last night. I was in my bed dreaming about crazy things, like being called
Having a
gay
nightmare.
and dreaming Minecraft. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after night. I'm going to fucking do something bad to you if you don't get your act together. There's a lot of fucking people who need to fucking get their Tumblr sexy men straight. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ugh, how can you know that for sure? Because it just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going on looking for everyone so I could talk to them. He was been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days. I figured he'd be here, and I confirmed that when I left, there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during the nighttime after I left the garden. Yeah, but it's almost like there was. But it's almost like you would.
How's everyone's weekend?
I played Mega Man
I didn't
8,
do anything.
and now I'm playing Danganronpa Happy Havoc.
I played Genshin for like 8 hours yesterday.
Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were in the gym to the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro and Go and we meet, if I was Makoto in this situation, I'd be one very shocked at how I've made it this far in life. And two,
If I was Makoto in this situation, Byakuya would be on the floor.
I would kick him in the ball sack, grab him by the collar, slap his face, rip his glasses off, and break them into a million pieces, and show him the fucking water thing, because that easily fucking proves that the body couldn't be here last night, because why is only the bottom half wet and not all of it, because of the sprinkler system, you fucking idiot!
You see, I think a punch would work.
It's not enough.
Is it ever enough?
No. No, it's not. For him, it's not. He needs. I want him dead. I need him dead. I need him dead. Genocide, don't kill him, please. Okay. Once I found him in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them at the point. We all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone, or even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one here without an alibi. Also, there were all cameras like everywhere. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by Oma as well, but he never came to the door. So where precisely you're...
Oh, I was sleeping.
I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep, I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi, I know. Well, if he keeps on saying I was in my room, I was asleep, and if he's not changing up his story in any way, shape, or form, I think that means that he has the alibi of being in his room. I mean, I've never fucking done jury duty before, but I mean, think about it. Think about it. Are you dumb? Are you dense?
Yes, he is.
Extremely! So, no, you seem to be equated to... I'm the only one that's alibi, that's really bad, isn't it? Yaki's account. I fucking... If there is a god in the future, some way, somehow, he will experience a downfall of despair. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and... Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got to the Meta Hina, that was around 7:30. When I headed to the gym where the women's house was ready. Next, Toko went to get the body, and I think she found the pickaxe. What time was it then? I didn't Toko what time was it. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it told me. Yeah, so why on earth does Byakuya fucking think the body showed up at nighttime? Whenever the evidence we have right now easily fucking disproves that.
Do you think he's being this stupid on purpose?
Yes!
Yes.
Extremely! Don't you remember in Chapter 2, Diego, whenever he fucked up the investigation for us and only got every single person fucking killed just to fulfill his own little sick fucking twisted desires?
That's true.
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock. And now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job, son. That's a pretty small job. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, or is that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? I still don't think it is. The hands easily give it away. Both hands easily give it away. Sure, Kyoko's hands are all gloved up and stuff, but it's like there's so many reasons why we could have seen her after this masked person. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko is never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get in the room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to the whole room, I will simply limit your options I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear later at the fast try. I don't know what's on about that. You have to key to borrow Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take the risk of a prime suspect after all. Okay.
He needs to be beat with a bat.
I need your help. He needs to be beat to death by me in my fist. No baseballs, no getting thrown in a food item, no getting hit by a fire truck, getting hit by a truck in general, no getting hit with a fucking wrecking ball by my fist until he can't remember his own name.
That's a pretty cool way. That's a pretty cool execution.
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? So I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me. I really hope something bad happens to him in the future. Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Maybe I might look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What's that one area, Makoto? I'm not you! I don't know what fucking place you're talking about! Oh! You know, I have an idea. What if the game is gonna restrict me from going to a certain floor? As a sort of way of saying, okay, no, it's at least on one of these floors. Right, that's a pretty good idea, and I feel like it'd be pretty easy to do that. But knowing the game, it probably wouldn't. And I'm also curious, because there is still one section of the school that isn't opened up.
Do you want me to tell you all the rooms that it expects you to look through?
Okay, so that doesn't narrow it down any. Just tell me where, like, just if I get stuck, because I don't fucking know where to go.
See, I don't know what it's asking me to do right now. Because I'm looking at, like, I'm trying to find where that red part is from. It's not telling me where on this one. Hold on, let me look at another guide.
You can do, like, a video guide?
I like to look at non-video ones, but let me look at the video guide.
I was just thinking, because a video guide would just tell you exactly where it is.
This person seems lost, too. Why are you doing a walkthrough when you don't know where you're going?
Hey guys, welcome to my full sim
The
playthrough
nurse's
speed.
office?
The nurse's
Why are we in the
office?
bathroom?
Huh?
Hold on, there's a lot happening.
Hey guys, welcome to my Danganronpa full sim playthrough speedrun rock through.
The vault? Why are you at the vault?
Oh my...
What is this person's problem? They're at the nurse's office again.
I can get a more direct answer by asking ChatGPT. I swear to fucking God.
The gym.
The gym!
Go look at Monokuma.
Monokuma! You know what I'm really looking forward to? Adding this game's OST to my list of OSTs I have.
V2 OSTs are my favorite, by the way. They're so good. V2 has really good ones. You're gonna love them.
I've heard many things about Danganronpa V2 Goodbye Despair, and it makes me all the more excited and nervous.
It's so good. Oh, V2 is so good. Okay, anyways.
Monokuma is laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be. Wait. Hold on, can I check? I can! Okay, hold on, let me snip this so that way I can look back at it later. Okay, look at the corners. Look at the corners on the bomb. So, definitely a bomb. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. It's a bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Oh, the bomb! I got it again! Oh my god, now I really am the only one left. Monokuma, I think I won.
Now I really am the only one left.
Darn.
Where's Kyoko?
There were bits of charred debris near the body. It should be noted that the bomb, which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym, had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated, especially because of the fact that this looks similar to the corner of the bomb. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All this stuff now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask that one person whose name I'm not saying the name of because I don't think he deserves name recognition anymore.
Well, ribs?
Oh, I can go for some ribs.
Oh, really? Let's go to the barbecue room.
Oh, yeah.
A rich boy who needs to get skinned. I think we can go so soon, Byakuya. I wanted to check out Kyoko soon, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole. Then, click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Never go in here ever again for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Not you! We have to. He doesn't. Oh, snap crack. Oh, he didn't listen. Anyways, as I was saying, oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Her room is just as empty as mine. There was a book on there.
It's a Bible.
Oh.
Okay.
So this is Kyoko's
half
room.
Bible, half diary.
Half Bible, half diary.
There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. What's that? What purpose is it? So I think it's probably a key. The lock goes at those traditional public bathhouses. Use them for the lockers. Kyoko, did you put a bomb in one of the lockers?
Okay.
Time to find out.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. It's hard to picture him doing anything. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? Where? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might go to. That makes sense! Because it was your feeling and she was like, oh, I vibe with this place. I fucking clicked on the door. You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. An clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Yes! 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 More concrete, I know. Oh, Kyoko gave me something. Oh, what's this? Did she put that letter in the dojo locker room? That would make a lot of sense. Wait, no, didn't she give it to me? I don't fucking remember. My brain's turning into mush and it's all Byakuya. It's Okame's fault and he needs to die! Consider it a symbol of my determination and open it. Yet, open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somehow. I don't know. Right. Wasn't the Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay, I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. All that was in there.
Under the sea.
Under the sheet.
Yeah, well,
Under the sheet. Me and Mama Kuma. Making
Mama
your
Kuma? What? Yo!
Hey! Yo, Diego. Under the sheets. What could it be? Wait, hold
A
on.
gun.
Let's go! Finally,
We got an AK under the sheets.
we can finally end this. We can finally end this despair, bro. Alright, who wants to go out
Your
first?
hands up, Byakuya.
Because, Hanami didn't expect to find anything. But as I lifted up the sheets...
AK-47!
What's this? I found a crumpled piece of paper.
It says you're gay. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Why is half of it in English and half of it is in Japanese? They didn't bother fake translating.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I guess just so that way we can see, like, the important stuff. Class 78 Student Registry. Mukuro Ikusaba. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying trying to tell you it was a key and a bleep. That's it. This must be the blink that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. No one time for sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your shorts. Made an effort to pull myself together and then look down the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier?
What the fuck?
So an AK-47 wasn't too far off.
Wow, very interesting gift.
She must have a lot of hours of soldier team. As I was saying, she must have a lot of hours of soldier Team Fortress 2. Although small for her age, she was a military-trained specialist in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information she was ever found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Also, the funny thing is that with that gif, my joke of her having a lot of hours as Soldier Team Fortress 2 makes sense because of the lore of Team Fortress 2. But Fenrir, that makes me want to see the tattoo on the hand again, but more up close. Cause what if that mercenary group has tattoos, you know?
Oh, Fenrir, whatever the hell it is Greek mythology that has to do with a wolf.
Oh, okay, we got this in the back, bro.
Oh, Norse mythology, not Greek. Sorry, Norse.
Uh-oh! I don't know why I said I don't know what that mythology is. I'll look it up afterwards, it's whatever. If I remember.
Well, no, just the tattoo is a wolf.
Well,
and the name of the thing that she came from is a wolf.
Well, what if Fenrir... You said that's mythology, right? Fenrir?
Yeah, Norse mythology.
Right,
so like Viking.
Right, what's to stop me from learning about that mythology, you know? What if I want to, like, try to do more investigation, which, big fucking stretch, mind you, about who this Mukuro Ikusaba is, off camera, away from everybody, no lights, no camera, no action. Nothing! Fenrir is a monstrous wolf in Norse mythology. In Old Norse texts, Fenrir plays a key role in during the events of Ragnarok, where he is foretold to assist in setting the world aflame, resulting in the collapse of humanity and society, and killing the god Odin. So, as far as I'm concerned,
Alan, we are so fucked.
She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Weird. What if she killed all of them? Oh no, that's so spooky! The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. Until sci-fi does become non-fiction. Whenever that might be. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then, I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. How do you recognize it? The Fenrir Oh, so Mukuro Ikusaba is like genuinely a fucking lunatic, okay. Well, it was nice knowing you, everybody! I'm gonna die.
Bye-bye.
It's not a good thing, you're both going with me.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't we... No! I don't want to die with this freak!
You're gonna let him say that? You should take your meds and make him disappear.
Wait, no, don't make me disappear.
Don't take your meds, Daniel.
Okay. The Fenrir mercenary groups is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. He's fucking
Diego disappeared.
No, I moved him to the shame corner, and he's playing
he's playing Wordle. Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why did I ever say anything about Wordle in the server?
I'm gonna fucking ban Wordle from this server, dude. Oh my god! Well, at least you're here with me, Image of Junko. But they do have the uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every homer I've heard say that Fenrir has already... Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player when a bit player is Oh, dude. Oh, what have you got in your pretty little hand there? Eat it, Makoto, eat it!
What is that gonna do?
Monokuma won't be able to get it.
Well, yeah, but like, if he eats it, then we won't be able to get it.
He'll just absorb the information.
Oh my god, okay, Dan.
Well, isn't that what happens in the schools? You eat the books and then you gain the information.
Yeah, Daniel, whatever you think, buddy.
You found her profile, so what if we did? Don't forget on me, I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it. You look like you were gonna hold. Okay, you'll definitely be controlled by somebody else. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour Bear's you know. A rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order, which is why even I, as a school headmaster, I have to follow the regulations myself. Also, they're saying you have to follow your own rules as well. Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting about one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. Celeste wrote one of the rules and now she's dead. I think we
Oh my god.
I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you first all got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? And then we found out about that one.
So many died. I forgot.
And then we found out about that one person, so that made 16. I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying? That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of...
I totally didn't know that for a while now.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16, then... We get it! Oh my god, we know who Mukuro Ikusaba is, the 16th student. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is her. Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You won't believe the ratings. One less than the Truman Show. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Makes sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Well, actually, I do have some revenge here, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kagiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
That's rude. Why is she's like blasting her? That's rude.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, now that's all you got. You know, I'm gonna be entirely honest, even if what he's saying is completely true, why the fuck would I give a shit? Why would I fucking care? Oh wait, no, we need to think about this from Makoto's mindset. Makoto's a judgy piece of shit. He fucking hates everybody if they are not normal, just like him. Yep, Mr. Normal, right?
The body. The body.
Yeah, I know the body doesn't have any scars on it. I'm just not fucking caring about that right now because of fucking Monokuma. And Byakuya. But that does confirm it's not Kyoko. Kyoko was close to cover up a bunch of scars. Reached on the back of her hand. The tattoo? Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko's wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... there are fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again, huh? Forget about how it matters. No, it doesn't! What? There's better be another fucking body in this goddamn swordfish. His trap. God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was slash as a student here. Obviously Monokuma was trying to tell us... He wasn't trying to tell us, he directly told us that she was making the rules. But why would he tell us anyway now? I want to make it like this, I don't want to be completely, but also because it's relevant! It's relevant, you... But the mere fact he said that proves that Mukuro is... Oh my fucking god, we literally Byakuya, we literally found that out well fucking before you were ever in the picture. You got that? Or do I need to shave you fucking bald?
What?
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. We need to make on Mukuro's related to the... Yes! Perhaps she's the one who could kill Kyoko. Maybe she's the one who died. I don't know. Maybe. That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she... Yes, but if she's a student and if she died, we would also have an investigation for her. Because when Sakura fucking killed herself, we had an investigation for her! Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? I hope to God it is the furthest thing from the correct conclusion that you look like a fucking fool on live TV in front of billions of people. In fact, that's exactly what— No, it is not! Get off your fucking high horse before I fucking drop kick you into a pool of acid! Oh my... In fact, oh my god, 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 oh my god. What makes you say that? Not Mukuro, the ultimate despair as the mastermind destroyed identity, but if that's true, Monikuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of to reveal himself? So that's a good point. Because just Mukuro would be bold to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't a culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to— I'm not even suspecting— They're both muted. Okay, I'm not even expecting her to be like the fucking, blackened in this, I guess. I'm expecting her to be the culprit because, like, the signs just all point to it. It's like these people are thinking on an X and Y axis. I'm thinking on a 3D axis. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, who is? Well, and I believe our work is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in here. So guys, I should find out if that game. Well, you coming? I don't want to fucking go with him! I don't know why the There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers. Still, it doesn't have a key in it at the moment. Obviously, we found the color. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened.
What's inside? Whoa.
I see pink. I can't see what the
cool.
pink is, but I see pink.
It looks like some sort of cloth, or maybe like some, I don't know, it definitely looks like a piece of paper in my opinion.
There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks.
I wonder how this is gonna be useful.
Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. There was pink on the duct tape! There was blood on the duct tape! Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. But how could it possibly be involved? I think maybe the duct tape was used to cover the other side, which would explain why there wasn't any blood on the other side of the body, but I don't know. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. There's something wrong. It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker right up in the victim's room? Or perhaps Byakuya? Byakuya, are you realizing you might be wrong for again in your fucking pathetic life? Are you realizing that Kyoko might not be the one who fucking did this?
Come on, Miyaka. Come on, Bakuka, Yaka, Mumma. Come on, man.
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? It says something we need to look into. We need to do more research on thing here. Oh, thank God for once he's doing something right. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? When we own the school, would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to. We want so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Oh, there's the lamp. I remember the lamp. Do you remember the lamp, Diego? I remember the lamp.
You remember the lamp? I don't.
Okay, I'm not surprised. I believe there was a fire related. I need to know if I'm pronouncing that right, actually. Hold on.
Fenrir.
Fenrir. Okay, Fenrir. I believe there was a fire related to Fenrir somewhere. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. He went straight to himself in the back. Oh, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says, what language it says. Oh my god! Diego, look at the top! Look at the top of the paper! It's the same as the tattoo on the hand!
So it is the mercenary group. In that case, the person in the body could definitely be the one where the 16th student, right?
I think it might be the 16th student is the body Mukuro Ikusaba. Or, hear me out. It's they sacrifice a person for this. I know this sounds crazy, but with the fucking barbecue room and all of the blood in there and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a dead person. But the blood was fresh though. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't know, but I know somehow it's either Mukuro Ikusaba is actually dead, which wow, or it's like somebody who they sacrificed. What if it's like the other person doing all of this? That's an idea.
I don't know, man. My brain is not built to do this so much thinking. I'm only allowed to have like one thought each day.
You thought a day. If you have more than one thought a day, you just like implode.
Yeah, man. My brain will hurt, and right now it's hurting.
How did he make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of? He probably took Spanish. I'm pretty sure most high schools can't speak French. Oh, whatever, read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Okay, 100
What?
kicks to the nutsack. Let's start right now. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of fighting soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is just enough to strike fear in any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, some of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep secrets from them, revealing many state secrets data cryo. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension when the group simply imploded. This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is all reality, the only...
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, man.
Makoto feels like the type of person who wouldn't know if it's gunshots or fireworks going off, even though he's never heard a gunshot in his fucking life. Well, it isn't. This is all reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Our battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be our last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? Show that they're a member of the team, each other that joins a squad would get a Oh! Oh!
Okay.
It might be Mukuro, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was another member. And what if, hypothetically, they took over the school, then Mukuro was in the other member, and Mukuro killed the other member? Think about it! It's a theory!
Yeah, no, that's very likely. I think that might be the one.
If that is exactly what happened in the fucking game, I'm actually going to be very surprised that I just called that just right here, right now. Each member would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean...
But what about the chicken? The missing chicken? How does the missing chicken tie this all together?
Oh my god, Mukuro Ikusaba turned into that chicken and she can shapeshift into whatever she wants! We're doomed!
She might be this very piece of paper we're reading right now.
No! Oh man.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Acting very out of character.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
I always do.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So,
Oh!
please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
And the time has come. Men, synchronize your death... And women too. Synchronize your death watches.
Synchronized.
Wait, no, Diego, you said it to 1 second! Oh, no. Oh, my God, Diego.
Look out!
Diego? You good, buddy? I'm sure he's fine. And the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that's way. That's the way. Let's go. Well. But all we know after this trial, the truth might truly reveal itself, and then everything will be revealed. Son of a bitch, Diego. God damn it.
Sorry, man. I just woke up.
Do you always let out a blood-curdling yell whenever you wake up?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, so does the idea that it might be Jungo is out of the picture? Is that out of the picture now?
I don't know. I don't want to put it out of the picture just yet, but clearly she is not the one who died. Maybe. I'd say we'll put a pin in it. I feel like Junko could come back some because the death was still so abnormal. But I want to talk over my theory first. I think that Mukuro Ikusaba and the headmaster, I think she's the mastermind. I think she got somebody else in her little club to be the headmaster, and they took the school. They took the school headmaster mastermind, right? And now all of this happened, and then it's like, okay, well, tie up loose ends. Mukuro Ikusaba killed whoever was there, and she's somewhere in the school. Probably the headmaster's room. Right, and it's like, assuming Junko does come back into play, it wouldn't surprise me if somehow the two are like in on this. Because her death is just still so abnormal in the grand scheme of things. Even this person who got blown up and died. Right, like, we still have an idea about what happened. I don't know. I think this theory is like the one I'm least sure of, but there was only one way to find it out.
On the next episode! Alright guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Share this with all your friends. Share this with your parents. Share this with your horses. And please pay respects to the death of Basil in the comments. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. And until next time, thanks for watching, or something like that. Whatever they say.
I don't go.
Alright, before you guys leave, remember to always check your closet for Monokumas, or else
Is that
I don't know,
really
dude.
a problem enough that we need to give a PSA?
Yeah, man, I've seen a lot of Monokumas in my closet.
Diego, you have Sayanka haunting you.
Watch out for Monokumas, or else.
That's very nice, Diego. I'm just gonna sing.
Mama.
Oh my god. Now get the fuck out of VC! Diego changes the page, shut the fuck up about Mama Kuma. Oh, that's good. Oh man, Mama Kuma is like the best bit we got right now. This is exactly what we needed, even though like right at the end of the game. Let's see. What do I think about all of this? Mukuro Ikusaba. All I can say is that whether she's the one who planned all of this, is the body, or even like hypothetically, did kill the body. But whatever happens, I hope we do not cross paths with her. Ever. Because we would be royally fucked. The two strongest people are dead. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much Abby can do. She's like the last strongest person. It's very weird knowing we're about to be this close to finishing the game. I suppose perhaps another episode after Playthroughs of Despair. On the off chance you've made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video at all, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if I should actually spend money on fucking Danganronpa 2x2. Well, I don't know. Whenever I finish the V2 playthrough, I'll probably play 2x2 on my own. Yeah, I have nothing else to add to this. Everything's gonna work out in the end. Peace.